Hey everyone, it's Sanni. I just shot my tutorial for Alice Eve for Tatler, the cover story makeup and quick hair tutorial, and I thought I'd jump straight into doing another video because a lot of you guys have requested my perfume collection, and I'm by no means a connoisseur of perfumes or anything like that. I do love perfumes, and I realized when I was kind of organizing them into one that there's like certain little groups of perfumes that I really like. So I thought I'd show you what I'm wearing right now. Obviously these are the ones I have right now. I tend to wear other ones as well, and I tend to repurchase the same ones as well and then play around with a selection of other ones. But I thought I would start from kind of like the more common ones and work up to the ones that are maybe less common, and I'll talk about them a little bit more. So I'll start with the ones that you guys probably all know, but I have had, I don't remember how many years I've used the Juicy perfumes. Many years, I think, maybe 6 or 7 when I first started using like the basic Juicy. I always repurchase this, and I'm not going to go into detail of the top notes and stuff like that. I'll put a link to these under, but I'll talk a little bit more about the ones you might not know. But the really kind of basic Juicy I've been a fan of forever, and it's really sweet and it's really girly, and it might be a bit different than some of the other kind of perfume families that I like, but it's the original one that I love more than any of the other ones, and I keep repurchasing it, and it just kind of smells of me. It doesn't, because loads of other people smell of it too because it's so popular, but I keep returning to that one. I do wear 2 other Juicy perfumes as well. This is the Viva La Juicy. It is, by comparison, this is, I guess, I don't know, a little bit more, I don't know, citrusy? Really difficult to say. Like fruity? I guess fruity is better than citrusy. The other one is sweeter and more flower, and this one is more fruity. I like it, but I don't like it nearly as much. I had a small bottle before this, and then I've got the big bottle, but I haven't used it very much. It's just not as good as the original. And then I have a little bottle of the Couture Couture. I do like this one. For some reason, I've never bought a big bottle of this. I've had 2 of the little ones, and I do like this one as well, but the original is the one that's my absolute favorite. Other kind of long-standing favorite is Kiehl's Original Musk. This I've been using for even longer. This I've been using probably for like 10, 12 years. I go on and off it at times, and sometimes I use the oil, sometimes I use the Eau de Toilette, this one. And I used to use this a lot on its own, and I like it because it kind of smells a little bit different on everybody. I guess it's because it's a musky smell. However, nowadays when I wear it, I actually layer it. So I'll put this on in the morning after my shower on warm skin, and then I'll put whatever perfume I'm wearing that day on later on after I've done my makeup, and that way it kind of gives a really rich, musky undertone to whatever I'm wearing, but it doesn't become too Kiehl's Original Musk, essentially. I still like it though. It's still like such a warm, lovely perfume. I'll talk about a couple of summer perfumes. Oh, actually, I'll show you this one as well, because this one is probably, I don't know, lots of you might have it. It's the original Agent Provocateur perfume. This one I probably started wearing for the first time 6 years ago. I wore it, I bought 2 or 3 bottles back to back, wore it to death, and I just repurchased this maybe 3 or 4 months ago. And it's like a, you know when you really used to love a perfume and then you haven't worn it for a while, and then when you buy it again, it's like coming home to a friend. This one is a lot kind of, how would I describe it? It is a lot richer than the Juicy ones. It's a lot more sexy. It's more, I mean, some people wear it, you know, it's funny. As soon as I like spray it, it just takes me back 7 years in my life. I was living in London, and like immediately I associate it with a certain amount of clothing and things. I should have pulled up a little thing on my computer. So the website says that this has saffron oil from India, Moroccan rose oil, Egyptian jasmine, magnolia, amber and musk. So yeah, it's musk based as well, and I have noticed that I do like fragrances with a musk or amber or patchouli type base. So I do like warm, kind of seductive fragrances. Having said that, the next one is the exact opposite. This is the Escale Portofino by Dior, and this one I bought on a whim. It's super citrusy. It just smells of bergamot and citrus. To me, this is not the smell of Portofino. I've been to Portofino and I love Portofino. It's so beautiful, but I guess, you know, certain citrusy scents are kind of related to Italy somehow. I like it. I'll wear it. I would never wear this at night. It's too citrusy and too kind of fresh. It's more like, you know, not that I wear perfume going out for a run, but if I was to, I would wear this. It's a daytime, I don't know, going to a French market to buy some vegetables and nice French bread and cheese type perfume. It's a really daytime, happy, citrusy kind of smell. I like it, but yeah, it's not really my normal type of perfume at all. More of a kind of a summer normal type of perfume for me is Bobbi Brown Beach. I really like the perfume. However, it changes in the bottle. I've had this for a year and it's not the same as when I bought it, which I really hate. I can't stand it. Perfumes, in my opinion, should last a good 2-3 years on my shelf, and they're not by anywhere where they would get sunlight, so I'm really disappointed. But it smells, to me, it smells of the beach. Smells of copper tone. It's a really warm, happy fragrance, and whenever I go on holiday, I always either take this or the next two ones, because it kind of, I like to wear a specific scent for holiday. I take testers for the evening, but during the day I like to wear a specific scent because it really kind of then takes you back to happy times. Another one that I often take on holiday with me is the Pacifica's Hawaiian Ruby Guava, and I love it. It's super sweet, but it also kind of reminds me of holidays. Pacifica also does an Indian coconut that I've run out of, and you cannot, like, for some reason you can get this in Whole Foods in the UK, but you can't get the Indian coconut. I want to get my hands on it because it's another one of those holiday scents that really kind of takes you back, and it's kind of similar to it's like a beachy fragrance. This one is more of a super sweet, fruity fragrance, but as soon as you smell it, it just like takes you back on holiday. It's so nice. New one for this summer, a holiday fragrance is Le Parfum Prodigiuex by NUXE, and I'm going to read you the top notes because I just got them out. This one is also, it has an undertone of like NUXE oil, like the sunscreeny smell, like, you know, like Bobbi Brown has. If you use the oil, it smells obviously very similar because it is the Prodigiuex perfume. But what it says about the fragrance top notes is top notes are citrusy bergamot, mandarin and floral sparkly orange blossom. At heart, velvety floral bouquet of rose, gardenia and magnolia, and base notes are vanilla and coconut milk. So maybe it's the coconut milk that gives it that warm kind of beachy smell. But my only complaint with this perfume is that it does not last very long at all. So you kind of have to reapply it. But if you layer it with the oil, then it lasts all day and it's fantastic. But yeah, I do like this, and this is a new one for me for this summer. Then on to like slightly different ones. I guess my top 3, and I'm going to be kind of counting up to my top 1. So number 3, let me just get the right page up because I want to tell you what it says about the main ingredients. It's Juliet Has a Gun Vengeance Extreme. I used to use the same Juliet Has a Gun range, but Lady Vengeance, and Vengeance Extreme is just, I guess, a slight step forward. It's almost the same actually. To me, it's pretty much the same. Juliet Has a Gun is a range that was devised by, what was his surname? I mean, his surname is Ricci, but I don't remember his first name. Anyways, it's Nina Ricci's grandson. So Nina Ricci, the designer, was his grandmother, and so he's got a perfume line, and these are really, really unusual. And it says the main ingredients are patchouli, Bulgarian rose, and vanilla from Madagascar, and it is really intense. It's super, super intense. You don't forget the smell once you smell it. They have different kinds of ones, but it's the Lady Vengeance and the Vengeance Extreme that I really, really love, and the bottles are gorgeous. I love the black bottle. Also really, really practical, because when you have it in a black bottle, it's not going to do, the scent is not going to change when it's exposed to daylight. So to me, that's a huge, huge bonus. Number 2, the runner-up. This was actually my favorite for a while. When it first came out, it was my favorite. I used way too much of it. It's Illamasqua's Freak, and I think the bottle is amazing. There's a little kind of snail crawling up, and it is such a beautiful fruit. It's addictive. When you smell it, it's really, really addictive. I think I mentioned it in, I don't remember, October, November favorite, something like that, because that's around the time when it came out. And what does it say? It says top notes are black davana, I don't even know how to say that, opium flower, and belladonna to bewitch the senses in uncontrollable lust and passion. I don't, feel uncontrollable lust when I smell it, but it is really good. Heart notes are poison hemlock, datura, and queen of the night. And base notes are frankincense, oud, O-U-D, how do you pronounce that? Oud. And myrrh addictively mesmerizes and captures the senses. It's really, really addictive. I think that when it says that it addictively mesmerizes, it is, and it doesn't smell like anything I've ever smelled before. I think that's what made it very special for me, is because, you smell different variations of perfumes, but this one is just, there's nothing else like it, nothing at all. And I wish they would just hurry up and come up with like a body lotion and a shower gel and everything, because I really want to wear this scent layered. It does last very well, but I want to, I want to use the shower gel already when I wake up in the morning. It's just amazing. It is an amazingly rich scent, but I will happily wear it during the day as well, no problem. And then last but not least, my big love. And I actually want to get more perfumes from this fragrance house, I guess. And it is Black Jade by Lubin. And it is a French fragrance house. And I think they're a little bit difficult to get a hold of. But it's amazing. I need to get I'm going to get the page up, because it also has a beautiful kind of backstory to it. But this one is, oh my god, I'll read you the notes first and then I'll read you the backstory, because it's amazing. The notes are galbanum, bergamot, cardamom, rose, jasmine, incense, cinnamon, Indian sandalwood, patchouli, patchouli again, and vanilla again, tonka bean, and amber again. I really seem to be kind of drawn to scents like that. It is so rich and so amazing. I can remember when I got a tester of this when I bought another perfume, and I just was mesmerized. I could not keep my hands off it. There's a couple of other ones from this same one. I want El de Lubin, and then, oh, I forget what it was called, H maybe, or something like that. But that I want to get as well, because they are amazing. Anyways, the backstory to this, the scoop. Marie Antoinette, the infamous young queen of France, initially loved by the people for her charm and beauty, she became an international symbol of decadent luxury. Naturally, her court had a royal perfumer, Jean-Louis Fargeon, and he created an opulent, no expenses spared fragrance for her. Inspired by her rose-filled garden at Le Petit Trianon, this mysterious concoction was kept in a black jade flask, which the queen kept with her at all times. Luckily for us, the perfumer had a young apprentice, Pierre Lubin, who paid close attention to the formula for this elixir than perhaps he should have. Known in the House of Lubin for years as Jardin Secret, the formula has been newly revived with the help of one of Marie's black jade bottles that had been hidden away by a confidant. Fittingly, it's now known as Black Jade. And about the actual scent itself, it says that it is rich, seductive, alluring, as deliciously extravagant as you would expect from a queen, notorious for her lavish tastes. And the opening is surprisingly cool and spicy. Then as the floral heart opens and roses bloom, it becomes warm and enticing and compelling. Exquisitely confident and unapologetically luxurious. And you kind of feel that way when you wear this. It's probably the... I don't know. It's probably the most grown up of my fragrances, I guess. It really feels... It feels incredibly French to me. Well, obviously, because, you know, Marie Antoinette wore it. But it is also, I mean, there's something... These two are the ones that are the most kind of addictive perfumes for me. The ones that when you smell, you just can't stop smelling. It just is amazing, the way they smell. But yeah, check out the Lubin perfumes. They are gorgeous and beautiful. And yeah, I really need to get some more because I'm so addicted to it. I've got some testers. So I will go through the ones I want next. Anyways, so this was a really quick kind of my perfume collection. Please let me know what are your favorite perfumes. I'm always looking for inspiration. I would love to know what you guys wear because it's, you know, you see all the ads and all of that, and when a new perfume is launched, you kind of, you know, want to go and test it. But there's so many a little bit more obscure perfumes that I never find out about, and I would love to know about. So if we kind of share what perfumes we wear, it would be so interesting to find out what you guys love. On a side note, I know already that I love this. I've had a tester of it and I can't get my hands on it in France. So next time I go to America, I will definitely be getting Bond's No. 9 Andy Warhol Silver Factory. That was just stunning. My friend Suze, thank you so much, Suze, sent me some testers in a package she sent me, and I am just in love with the Silver Factory. It is gorgeous. Me and Suze might actually do a fragrance swap. Hopefully sometime soon. So maybe I'll get my hands on that soon. I don't know, but it's really gorgeous. So yeah, without any more kind of like, I'm kind of faffing on about nothing now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, let me know what perfumes you like, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.